What is going on, Lego investors? So today we're going to do a retirement checkup of a set that I absolutely love, the Boba Fett helmet. So I'll give my thoughts and opinions on it, why I invested in it, where I think it will go, and yeah, I like doing these retirement checkups just so we see how sets have been doing, whether they were great investments or bad investments, and you can kind of make decisions off how it is done the first year, and yeah, whether you decide to sell or hold it longer. But I just want to say I appreciate my very first membership member. Legoat is my very first membership member, and I appreciate it. I never thought I would get anyone to join this channel and be a member. You are truly supporting this channel, and I absolutely appreciate it. You are awesome. I I cannot thank you enough, and I just am so grateful. I appreciate you, and I appreciate everyone who watches this channel, likes, subscribes, comments. I really, really do appreciate it, and I love when you post. I try to get back to you. So let's keep it going. We're building a great community of investors. This is an investing channel, and I want to help guide people to earn more money with Lego investing, and hopefully you learn something from me. If not, you will learn from my mistakes. So let's dive into it. We've got the Boba Fett helmet. This is such a great display piece. I love this helmet because it stands out. The color next to all the other helmets is why I really love this helmet. And I guess this green is a premium Lego color, so I guess people were parting these out, which is why it was a popular helmet too. But I think they did a great job. A lot of people did not like the helmet, just the design. It could have been better. I am very happy with it. I love Boba Fett. Boba Fett is such a strong character when investing. Boba Fett typically does really, really well. So let's take a look at some few sets on how Boba Fett has done, and this ultimately helped me decide to buy some of these. And this was an impulse purchase. I bought all my Boba Fett helmets at the end of 2022. I paid a pretty much retail for them, and I bought 100. I spent pretty much like 5 grand in the over 5 grand in a matter of a 2 week time period. It was insane. I didn't really want to do it. I cashed out some stocks, bought some, but I really am happy I made the decision. Or I should say, I said I really didn't really want to do it. I didn't really want to spend so much money in such a short period of time and paying retail. But paying retail, I'm fine with that. I did get some sales. I think it was like $51, but majority of the helmets I paid retail, and it was rough when I cashed out those stocks to buy them. But that's just how investing is. Sometimes you got to strike when the iron's hot. They were in stock, and I tried getting the 100 that I wanted. As always, I try to buy 100 of each set because I sell locally, and I do know in the future I need to start an online presence. The big money is online, and you unfortunately need a ton of inventory to make decent money. So that's kind of my investing style. I try to buy 100 of each set that I invest in so I can sell some locally, maybe, you know, one fourth or half. Either way, that's my style, and then the rest I will try to sell online one day. But I don't know if I'm going to do that. I've just been doing a really great job selling locally. A lot of people don't think it's great money. You know, if I can earn anywhere from $20 to $30 a set, I'm extremely happy with that. That's a lot of money to me. And as you're aware, I've been out of work the last year just because I've been so sick, and unfortunately that won't get better. But I'm kind of happy with how I'm doing this side hustle, and 100 is a great starting point for me. Now when I expand online, I do know I will need to get a ton more inventory, probably over 200 of each set, possibly more. And I was really lucky to get 100 of these. I believe I ordered them from Amazon, I think Meijer, and the Disney store, just because they were selling out and going in and out of stock. So any chance I got, I bought as many as I could, and it equaled to about 100, which was a lot of money. So anyways, Boba Fett is such a strong character. He has a history of just doing well because he's arguably one of the most popular Star Wars characters, and especially for investing. He's in the top 10 for investing in characters. He just does really well. Look at the white Boba Fett. This is phenomenal. It's a promotional, but $363 for that minifigure alone. Absolutely insane. Then you've got the Boba Fett and Han Solo and Carbonate Brickhead, which would have been an absolute phenomenal investment. Anyone nowadays would jump on these sets immediately. It was retail for $40, got a value of $649. Even the worst. So I hate when Lego makes these kind of movable figures. They're just epic failures, and they keep doing it over and over again. And I don't know why, because they just do not sell, and they go on clearance, they sit on the shelves. But the Boba Fett version of this for $30 has a value of $92. Pretty much all the other ones are either the same or maybe a $5 increase. They just do terrible. They are horrible investments. And I think Lego does it because they want to expand to compete against other toys and staying in, the blocky brick version. I think that's why they make these figures, and I think they're hoping it catches on. But sadly it doesn't. But the Boba Fett version has done well out of every other set that has been made. And then you got the regular Boba Fett Brickhead, which $10, a value of $73. That is an insane profit right there. I wish I could have bought this. I probably would have tried to buy at least 200 of these because I know it would have done well. Anything Boba Fett Brickhead just does phenomenal. And back then, that's a grand slam. And then we've got a few of his ships and some other sets. He just, again, has a history of doing well, and that was a lot that impacted my decision to acquire these heads. And not only that, the helmet line is arguably the best investment you can make in Star Wars. Now, supposedly the helmet line is going to end, which if that's the case, it will really help these helmets that we purchased, but it also has a big risk. It just means that they'll probably bring them back in a few years, and we will get remakes of these helmets. And if they do, it will destroy and annihilate a ton of investors, myself included. A lot of people think they won't bring them back, but why would you discontinue one of the most popular sets in Lego and take it away? You're gonna bring it back one day. And I just fear when they do stop making the helmet line that we will get remakes of all of these sets. And what would really hurt us is if they're better sets. Honestly, Lego could annihilate everyone. And if that happens, I'm going to be out tens of thousands of dollars. And other people is the same way. So the helmet line, absolutely phenomenal. And the Boba Fett helmet is one of the first helmets in the series. It came out March 18th, 2020. And it retired December 20th, 2022. It retailed for $59.99, which is a phenomenal price. I have no issues paying $60 for a helmet. I really mean that. I don't need to get these on sale. It really helps if you do get it on sale, but $60 is a great price. We see a great growth with helmet lines to where if I have to pay retail, which I did for a lot of my helmets, I know that I'm still going to make some money. And if you have any doubts that I purchased these helmets, please check out some of my previous videos and shorts. I made some videos of my openings, so just want to be transparent, not deceive anyone. I know a lot of people make YouTube videos and say that they purchase sets, and they provide no proof. I try to provide all the proof that I can. And if you ever doubt me, just say, hey, can you make another video on this? Maybe show some of your inventory. I'll try to do the best that I can if I have the time. So right now we've got a value of $69.99, so $70. That's a really good profit for being 1 year into retirement. So this retired December 20th, 2022, and we're a year after retirement. So a $10 profit is really solid to me. I would be more comfortable if it was at 80, but you have to remember this helmet has been out for essentially 4 years. There is a ton of inventory, probably the most inventory of any helmet out there. And we still see a profit of $10. That's a really, really great sign. I think this is a $100 set. It will take us a while to get there, but inventory has to start drying up. It's going to be a few years. And where do I think it will go? I think the max we might hit is 130. I don't know if we'll go above 130. If they never make the helmet line again, and we're talking 10 years, then yeah, it's probably going to go way past 130. But I think this is a $100 set. 130. Beyond that, I don't know. We're going to have to see. It's going to be tough because there is a massive amount of inventory. And this wasn't a Target exclusive, which, as you're aware, I love investing in Target exclusives. And why is that? Simply for the fact that there's less inventory of that set. This was sold at every store possible, and just the inventory is massive. So to see a $10 profit is absolutely insane in my opinion. That means the demand and growth for this helmet is going to be really, really great. So let's take a look at some previous helmets that have retired so we can compare. If you bought the Stormtrooper, which came out with the Boba Fett helmet in 2020, you hit a grand slam. I wish the Boba Fett did the same way. It's got a value of 154. I don't think the Boba Fett will hit 154. A lot of things have to go very well, one of them not being remade, and if they cancel the helmet line completely, then yeah, I could see the Boba Fett hitting 150, but it's going to take a very, very long time. So I think a realistic number is $100 to $130. I'm probably going to start selling mine at $100. I'm really debating about selling them now just to get some quick cash. I get a lot of people that I sell to, they keep asking, hey, do you have any Boba Fett helmets? Because they're trying to get it early before the price keeps going up. And I'm really considering it because, times are tough. I'm broke. So I want to keep continuing expanding this side hustle, and I'm really considering selling. I don't know if I will, but what do you think? Do you think I should sell early, or do you think I should just wait till $100? $100 is where I want to be. But yeah, we've got some great helmets. Obviously, the TIE Fighter helmet is a one-off, but $284. And then we've got the Scout Trooper, which is the worst helmet line in the series. That was a $50 retail, got a value of $64. So even bad helmets will do well. And the Boba Fett is a million times better than the Scout Trooper. So that is why I invested in this helmet, because of the history. And you have to be aware. This is why I love investing in helmets, is because people want to collect them all, even if it's a terrible helmet. Star Wars fans want to display them all. And Boba Fett really stands out. And I'm really hoping that the inventory is just going to keep chugging along and we see some decrease, and then that will mean the price goes up. But remember, a ton of investors have this in their inventory. I'm a small investor. You may not think that, but I am a really small investor. So if I have 100, you're looking at the big dogs. They probably got like 500. And maybe I wouldn't even be surprised if they've got 1,000 of these helmets. They have massive amounts of money with massive amounts of space, so they're just in a different level. I hope to get there one day, and I hope all of you get there one day, because that means serious, serious money. But let's check out how this set has done on eBay. So, okay, we're going past the value right now. So you got 76, this one's for 70, 72, and it's great to see the shipping involved. Typically, when you see free shipping, that really, you take it down a few notches. But people are starting to lump the helmets together, which I think that is smart. Honestly, the Scout Trooper and Boba Fett helmet they're pulling in a lot better profits when they put those two together. So whoever's doing that, very, very smart. Yeah, this is a great sign. I'm really, really hoping we hit 100 soon, because I want to start getting some money. I need some money for this year. This year is going to be rough for investing. There's so much to buy, and sadly, I am broke, obviously, because I've been out of work for a year. But let's check out Amazon. We've got it selling for, let's see, 90. You always have to take Amazon with a grain of salt. It sells for a premium, but they sell a lot more inventory. That's why I am starting to see I need to sell online in the future to make a lot more money. But if you haven't seen my video, there are huge risks involved selling online, and I just don't have enough capital to buy enough sets to handle all the returns and scams. Because if you're selling online in Amazon, you need to be able to cover your losses. And if you have not experienced any losses, you will one day. I will assure you that. There is no doubt in my mind. But really quick, let's check out how the Stormtrooper's doing. So yeah, matching the levels, 159, 159, 150. So brick economy is spot on with that. Same with Boba Fett in the 70 range, but it's great we're seeing above. That is a really good sign to me. And I think if you bought this helmet, you made a very, very smart decision. It's going to take a little more time to start raising that. I'm really hoping it hits 90 in 2024, but 2024 can be a rough year. We are in a recession right now, and it might get a lot worse, which that ultimately affects Lego sales. From when I started this side hustle and journey, the economy was great, and sadly, the sales have just tanked, so we're earning far less. So this is why I kind of say in my videos, the rich will survive because they can weather these storms and ultimately wait and hold the inventory, unlike people like me, and you might be in the same situation where we just don't have the capital and we need to sell sets fast. It sucks, but I'm trying to get rich one day so I don't have to sell my inventory early. But this is kind of a time for rich people. This is why they just ultimately are rich and do better. They can afford this. But I'm going to try and wait till 100. I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions if you bought this set, or maybe if you didn't buy this set. What would be your sell price? Would it be double? Would you wait for 120, or are you looking maybe 90 to 100, get some quick money? I'd love to hear your thoughts on this helmet, how you think it will do in the future, what your sell price is. Yeah, it definitely helps the community, and it helps the channel if you comment. So I appreciate you watching, and shout out to Legoat, the first membership that I have gotten, and I will never forget you. I truly appreciate you, and I truly appreciate everyone that has been supporting this channel and really keeping it alive. Thank you, and hope you enjoyed this video. But as always, please do your own research, have some fun, make some money.
Video is not financial advice. Any statements made are my views and is for entertainment purposes only and should not be taken as financial advice. Do your own research before making any financial investments.